I put a candle back there. I thought it looked cool. And it does look cool. Man, it looks like it's on fire. Buffalo Trace is what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. So it's New Year's Eve. I thought this would be the perfect time to finally break out. I got to hold everything up. To finally break out this Buffalo Trace. And if you would have seen a few of some videos before when I bought this, it must have been a few months ago. Honestly, I don't drink whiskey or bourbon. It seems like it's the hot new drink. It's we're on the eve of 2020, but last year it was like all about whiskeys and bourbons, which I know bourbon is a whiskey, but hear those two different names. I am pretty much, hopefully you can see at least my face. I think I tried to do like a test thing. I just got propped up on a candle here. Try to cut some of that out. I am not a drinker. I've bought rums in the past, and they just have been sitting unopened in bottles. Don't even know what they taste like. I'll have like a pack of cider in a year's worth of time. I'll buy it at the beginning of summer, and I'll finish the 6th bottle at the end of summer. I've not had a hard alcohol in at least probably 20 years. When I was 20, I was drinking it. So it's been a while. I'll even go so long without having a wine cooler or something like that like maybe a whole year's span, that when I drink one wine cooler, it's got me feeling the full effects of feeling like I'm drunk. Or at least, that you don't want to ever get to the being drunk. You want to get to feeling good. It's usually like a drink or two before feeling drunk. So I am going to give this a try. From what I heard, it's a really old whiskey. It's been around. Joe Rogan covered it in one of his podcasts. It was like a sponsored thing. And he was actually surprised because back in let's see, I think it's like the 100-year anniversary, something like that. Hope I got it right. Now I can't even think. I know when the Great Depression is, but now I can't think of when the Prohibition was. And there's a really good PBS Netflix show. It's a Netflix through PBS about Prohibition. It's a giant anniversary. Maybe it's like a 100-year anniversary at the beginning, but they were around during that. Some companies got away with just calling alcohol medicine, so they could actually show it. But I am going to do a taste test of this. I'm pretty late to the game. A lot of these were already done like a year and a half ago, so people probably already tried it. But I am trying this as a non-drinker of anything, pretty much. I'm going to see if I can pick out some notes to it. Before I get into this, there's a few people, cigar and alcohol, I like to just watch them. They're just, they know what they're talking about. And I think other people tune in. But it's funny because they'll like sit here and there's like some keywords that everyone knows to say, like, oh, I'm detecting caramel, and I'm detecting, they've got their like 10 things they mention. I feel like, and it's like caramel to wheat to chocolate to all in one thing. Whatever it is, they taste it all. Which to me, those are like complete opposite tastes. Like, how are they getting all these things? But we'll see what I think. I've done some whiskey in the past, but it's been like do a shot and then you chase it with something like juice. So I am going to, for the first time ever, pour myself a glass. I've got one of these cool little spinning glasses. I tried to do like some stock footage of the bottle and the glass. I've seen, there's a guy on YouTube called Jeremy Sires. He has this glass. So I got this out of a box. It's completely rounded, round side cylinder, kind of like a top round here. He's got one that's, I don't know if it's round on the bottom, but it's angular on the top. So it's like 6-sided. shape, and that's like half the price of these ones. And I know this is supposed to be like a crystal, so maybe that's where the money comes in. This is really thin glass, by the way. I'll put the name of what this is in the description. But we're gonna try a taste test, and all I can probably tell you is having like any kind of a fifth of anything, be it rum, vodka, whatever. Even the few times that I've had just shooting whiskey, it's always just, I would just describe it as being like, oh, it burns. So we'll see if I can taste anything. It looks like I pull here. There's kind of like a little metal strip in here that tears out, or not. Let's see, I get two sides of this. Let's see if I can pull it. Looks like it's just getting shredded. Kind of fancy when it's not just like it's got like a cork in it. Ooh, hear that? Got a cork in it. One of the things you do is you take like a smell test. So I had to describe that smell, the aroma. It's got almost like a, probably like most whiskeys. I don't know how to even describe that. To me, it almost smells like a cherry. There's probably like another fruit people use to describe. I don't know. You can almost smell that heat from it. But let's do a pour. See what it's like. This kind of has a flat bottom. See what it looks like. I'll do a slow pan of this. That'll be a trick. Okay. All right, let's see. Now, the one thing that's nice about this cup is it is kind of like one of those nosing cups where it's really wide at the bottom and tapers up at the top, so you can kind of get it more focused in. It's got like a little bit of a burn to that smell. Hey, before I take a sip, take a look at this beard progress. I almost should call this like the adventures of my mustache, because it's getting long, guys. It's getting really long. I should probably cut it. Put a little bit of wax in here. So like throughout the day before I give it a wash, kind of like move it and it just stays better throughout whatever. Just kind of stays. So, okay, here we go with the taste. I'm expecting to say a wheat, kind of like a fresh hay, because I think that's what they make bourbon out of, is like a wheat. So let's see. It's hot. It's warm. Very warm. Not so bad. Normally, if it's really bad, like bad coffee, or just, off-putting coffee, and usually hard alcohol or bottled alcohol, things that aren't like beer or cider, might make me wince. And it's like, not something, it's my body. It's like, I can't even control it. Oh, it's warm. It's like really warm up here, and I'm just feeling it like slowly, like this heat. It's just staying there. It's like trailing down. It's hot. It wasn't much of a, it wasn't as wincing as I would have thought. It actually had no wince at all. What it was is actually when I took a gulp, it like I must have breathed through my nose, and it gave like a little bit of a burn to my nasal passage. But let's see. That looks good. Who knows what this looks like? mean, it's not that unpleasant of a taste, but I just don't think I'm not. It's not like where I'm drinking all the time, so. There's something there, like quick. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good taste. Different though. I almost, I don't know what to say this. This tastes like, I have nothing to compare it to. Just other alcohols, which to me it just kind of tastes like alcohol. Coffee, when you just, if you don't pull out all those like crazy flavors, you just say it tastes like coffee. It just tastes like alcohol. Yeah, so I can't really compare it. Maybe I think I've had something called like sherry before. I don't know. That's what it's called. So. Tastes the same on all 4 sips, if that helps. All right. Well, talk to you guys later. Bye.